L-ewwel daw kollha li jerġgħu qed issegwuna u anke lil min qed isegwina l-ewwel darba, f'isem l-Aġenzija Żgħażagħ nilqgħukom għal edizzjoni oħra ta' Tuesdays, fejn illum ser nistaqsu to map or not to map. Today's program will be held in English, since one of our guests is joining us from Romania. Thank you, Cosmina, for being with us today, and obviously Mariah as well. Both of you, thank you very much for accepting our invitation to participate in this week's Tuesdays. Welcome as well to all those of you following us this afternoon. Whether it's your first time watching us or if you are one of our regular followers, stay with us for the next 20 minutes as we both ask our guests to map or not to map. Okay, so Cosmina and Mariah, let me start off straight away. To map or not to map? We seem to have two yeses today here, obviously, but I'm sure most of our listeners are wondering, what is map? And why is someone from Romania and someone from Malta equally enthusiastic about map? Mariah and Cosmina, I'm going to start by asking you to explain what map is all about. Mariah, first of all, what does map mean and how would you describe it, not more than 2 sentences, to someone who has asked you about it?
So, MEP is basically a simulation of the Model European Parliament, like the real Model European Parliament, and youths from 16 to 19 years of age take part in this simulation, and together we form resolutions, which later on, if they pass in the General Assembly, will be presented to both the European Commission and also the European Parliament. Basically, I mean, many of my friends think that I'm a nerd because I'm obsessed about map. I literally love it. So map for me is like a step forward into my journey for my dream job, basically.
That's very nice for your career as well. Cosmina, is there anything you would like to add to what Mariah has said?
Yeah, basically, MEP is a program in which young people are taught about EU's problems and how they can be solved. For me, it helps understanding how the European Parliament works.
Thank you, both of you. So let's recap for those who are still trying to understand what is MEP. So MEP stands for Model European Parliament, as both of our guests has perfectly explained. This is a simulation of how the European Parliament works. It is for young people aged between 16 to 19, and as MEP participants, they assume the role of delegates representing their own countries. They are assigned to a committee where, together with other delegates, they can write a resolution. They lobby for the resolution, then they present and defend it during a General Assembly. Then this resolution goes to the vote, and depending on how many votes it gets, it will either pass or be voted out. MEP has national coordinators in different European countries. Aġenzija Żgħażagħ, as the national coordinator of MEP Europe in Malta, organizes national sessions to choose and prepare Maltese delegates to take part in international MEP sessions, which are held in different European destinations every 6 months. And before continuing our discussion, it's time to find out what today is, like we usually do on Tuesdays. So, Cosmina and Mariah, this is something we do every week before we start discussing with our guests. We discover what is being celebrated on the day, and today we have Pie Day. Mariah, do you like pie? And if yes, what is your favorite? Is it sweet or savory?
I'm not a big fan of pies, but I think if I'd had to choose, I'd pick a savory pie.
A savory pie. Okay. And Cosmina, do you like pie? Is there any kind of pie dish typical of your country?
Yeah, I personally love pie. It's one of the most appreciated foods here in Romania, and it has a lot of different fillings from sweet to savory. A pie dish that I believe is typical in our country is the cheese pie, which can be found anywhere from the corner store to big supermarket, and everyone loves it. Me too.
Yes, we cannot wait. Maybe you can come to Romania and try it out, hopefully soon. So back to our map discussion. We know you are both still students. Maria, can you tell us something about your studies and why you chose your area of studies?
So basically, I'm still in junior college, which is a post-secondary school. I'm currently studying English A-level and marketing. But when I go to university, hopefully next year, cross fingers, I'm going to continue on psychology and European studies.
Thank you, Maria. Good luck for your studies. So, Cosmina, what have you chosen to study and what are your aspirations after you finish your studies?
I chose to study law as it was one of my dreams since I was a little kid. After I finish university, I want to be a lawyer, but not necessarily in Romania. I would try my best to do it internationally, maybe inside of the EU, but I will see because I have 4 more years left, so we will see.
Good luck as well for your law studies. You are both MEP delegates and took part in MEP events. So here we can see some pictures of this year's MEP, how it took place. It was all online. Everyone displayed proudly their flag behind them. We have Mariah here from Malta as well. We can see both Mariah and Cosmina in the picture. Cosmina is at the bottom right. She's taking the screenshot of the meeting, and then we see Mariah on the top right corner. So, Cosmina, I'm going to show some pictures that I have of you. Maybe you can explain to us what you are doing over here.
Yeah, this was my first international session 1 year ago in Paris. I was the head of delegation and I was holding my speech in the opening ceremony. It was the first time I had a speech this important and it was amazing. Yeah, this was in the General Assembly. In the last day, I've had a closing speech for my committee and I've had to defend it and make it pass. It passed in the end. Yeah, this is me and my delegation in Paris 1 year ago.
Okay, so you traveled a lot and it looked really fun, of course. Even Maria, I know you traveled for this. So, Maria, how did you find out about MAP?
Basically, I was just surfing on Facebook and I just saw this application for MEP and I was like, should I go for it? Should I not? Then I texted Isabel, the youth worker at Agencia Zaza, and she was like, why not? Like, go for it, you know? And I went for it and I really, really, really enjoyed it from day one.
And then you're back for more. So
Exactly.
that's good. And Cosmina, why did you decide to join MAP?
At first, it came as an extracurricular activity in my freshman year of high school, but then it became one of my hobbies, and I was really interested at the moment in the way democracy works, and I just realized that MEP is the best way to find out.
Very well. Maria, were you involved in MAP Malta when it happened last year? And what was your reaction when you found out that the Sweden trip got cancelled due to the pandemic this year?
So I took part in the second day of MEP Malta. I was a volunteer. I met all the delegates, but they gave me a specific committee to take care of. We had a treasure hunt all around Valletta, and literally everyone like was so much taller than me. And then you see me as their tour guide. They were trying really hard to find me because they couldn't see me at some times. But like I encouraged them to win in the treasure hunt, and only the committee that I took care of like answered all the questions from the treasure hunt, and I was really really proud. Then I took part in the nationals, national selection of Malta to take part in Sweden. When they told me that I'm going to Sweden, I couldn't believe it. I literally a tear rolled down my face when they told me. But then it got cancelled literally 5 days before, and my luggage was already, I was packing. But then I was like, I was sad, but at least I got to take part and be a delegate, and I got the kind of full experience of MEP.
Of course, and being said is understandable. Of course, everyone wanted to travel, and although it was cancelled, something still happened anyway. I'm sure you were still looking forward to travel some more because MAP is something that can offer traveling to their participants. And can you let us know about the experience of your recent participation now during the online international session that was held at the Agency Azaza?
Honestly, it still was amazing. I mean, I got to know Cosmina. Cosmina was my committee president. Um, we really bonded, and we still made friends. I thought that even though it's going to be online, connections and relationships between friendships wouldn't be possible. But I was proven wrong. We definitely, I made friends. We still text till today, and it was still amazing. I still got the feeling. I like now I'm in MEP depression, we call it. MEP water have this MEP depression, meaning MEP depression. We miss MEP. So now I'm in that slumber, you know.
You're experiencing withdrawal from your MAP events. And now today, so you made friends, and now today you're both of you on Tuesdays together. And Cosmina, can you describe your MAP journey to us? We heard that you will be organizing the next international session. Perhaps you can share more information about this journey with us, where it started, and how is it going?
Yeah, I've been to a total of 7 sessions of MEP before, two international and 5 national. My experience started in 2017 with my first national session. Then in 2019, I've been to the Paris session where I was the head of delegation. And that was the moment when I realized that I really want to organize a session in Romania and I really want to do the things they've done and the things I've seen there. Uh, the journey was also complex, but very beautiful, very unforgettable. And I think all my experience will help us as the organizing country to make the next session unbelievable and awesome.
We cannot wait to see how it goes, obviously. Good luck for preparing this. I know it takes a lot of time and effort and logistics and everything. So, and well done for this initiative as well, for taking initiative. And Maria, obviously, I just said this. So, MAP involves a lot of preparation to be successful. And I heard you say during the treasure hunt moments, you have a bit of a competitive fire in you as well. So, in order to be successful, you need to prepare for it. And how do you prepare for it?
Basically, how I prepared for MEP, I spent hours and hours just researching, finding documents. Literally, I ended up finding 300 pages of documents regarding because our committee was about transport and tourism, and we like we ended up finding a lot of research, a lot of journals by the European Commission. There was also a resolution by the United Nations regarding the topic that we discussed. So I did a lot of extensive and maybe too detailed research, but at the end, it really served a lot in order to form the resolution. So I'm pretty happy with the results.
And Cosmina, so a big chunk of MAP is devoted to writing resolutions, as we said. Is there a particular resolution you researched and wrote that you still remember with satisfaction?
Yeah, during my MEP experience, I was talking about different subjects from cyberterrorism to waterway transportation. But one of my favorite subjects, even though it was a little bit controversial, was the one about women's rights and gender equality. For me, it was like the starting point of something very important for me, and I really started to support human rights and gender equality since then. It's very inspirational, and I really liked it.
So it is satisfactory overall. I'm guessing the work that is done, it still gives you satisfaction, although as you're both saying, it takes a lot of preparation. to actually write a resolution and take part in MEP. And so, Maria, as we're saying, MEP seems to be rather hard work. Why do you keep taking part in MEP? What is it exactly about MEP that makes it so much fun, dare I say?
It leaves a mark of satisfaction that, oh my God, you did that. Oh, we created that. Okay, we formed a whole resolution, I mean, consists of a lot of extensive brainstorming together with all the committee. You have to see all the problems that the other European countries are facing, let alone your country. It just leaves a mark on you, an imprint that you're doing this, you're doing all the hard work, you're putting all your research into a paper that, if it passes, the real MEPs will see it and maybe take some notes or add some of our points in the official resolution. It's honestly mesmerizing.
You will be overwhelmed, obviously, when you see the real maps taking note of what you are saying. And this is what we are all about at the National Youth Agency, of course, and that we want youths and young people, all of them, to make their voices be heard as well. We said that map is fun, and Mariah, this is something that I have received from your own map team in Malta. I'm just gonna show a bit of this clip. Let's all watch it together. Okay, so this is something that you can explain actually, Mariah, what happened there, what was going on.
Okay, so for a task, they asked every delegation, every country to create a presentation about their country and an interpretation, a creative take on an ABBA song, because Sweden is well known for Eurovision. I mean, they won about 7 to 10 times, I think, I'm not sure. Anyways, so we couldn't film it, unfortunately. We recorded, everyone sings a part of the delegation. So basically, I sang that song. I wrote down the lyrics. I edited one of the songs of ABBA and gave it my Maltese take on it. As you can see, there's pastizzi, like pastizzi are the most popular thing in Malta, basically.
You know what pastizzi are, Cosmina? We're very proud of it's a Maltese pastry. It's a traditional pastry, the ones that was shown a bit in the video, and they're usually filled with peas or a mixture of peas and ricotta. We call them cheesecakes. They're the cheesecakes basically. um, and it was amazing how they came up with this lyrics of the song. And it was really, I mean, we wanted to show how fun it can be actually, not always writing the resolution from scratch, you know. And so, Cosmina, you are very busy organizing MAP Romania, and we wanted to ask you, so this is a lot of hard work, isn't it? It's a lot of hard work. So how do you keep motivated, and what keeps you at organizing this?
Actually, what's keeping me motivated is that for me, organizing MEP Romania is more like a challenge, and I'm always ready for new challenges. And in the end, MEP is one of my favorite hobbies, so I will always try my best to make it perfect. I will always try my best to organize new things. And as I told you, the initiative of organizing the MEP in Romania was one of the best things that ever happened to me, and I'm really cannot wait for it. And just the think of it happening makes me motivated even more to work on it, even though it can be a little bit hard sometimes.
So there you have it. Obviously, all those people who are watching us, you heard it from the horse's mouth. These two young people here are very keen on coming back for MEP and taking part in it, although it is hard work and keeping them busy, but the satisfaction is bigger than all of it. As we like to do with all our guests, we would like to play a little game with you in order to amalgamate both the National Pie Day today and each other's countries. So I will be showing you some pictures that are zoomed in of baked pies, and you must guess what flavor of the pie it is that I'm showing you. If you get it correct, your opponent, will say it's an opponent for this game, has to either guess something about your country or about MEP. So now I'm going to give you a bit of a few minutes. You have to get a buzzer so we will know who is going to guess it first. So our guests both got their buzzers. Can we hear your buzzers, Mariah? Okay, and Cosmina, can we hear your buzzer? Okay, so now we're going to start playing the game. It's called Can You Spy the Flavor of the Pie? Whoever knows the answer has to press the buzzer. I will call out your name, and then you'll have to guess the flavor. If you get the flavor right, your opponent has to answer a question about your country or map. Okay? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes. So, can you spy the flavor of the pie? Let's go. Okay, Mariah?
I think it's apple pie.
You say it's apple pie? Yes, it's correct. It's apple pie. So Mariah wins this round. So a question for Cosmina is, can you tell us the capital city of Malta?
Is it Valletta?
Yes, it is correct. Okay. So let's see the other pie. Cosmina?
Is it cherry pie?
No.
Oh,
You can guess again, or Mariah?
I don't know
Raspberry
that.
pie.
No. So it was blueberry pie. It was a bit tricky, this one. We'll do another one. Cosmina?
That's cherry pie.
Yes, this is the cherry pie. Well done. So, Mariah, this year's autumn map session had to be held where?
In Sweden.
Yes, correct. It was supposed to be held in Stockholm, Sweden. Next one. What's this? Okay, Mariah?
Is it mushroom pie?
Yes. Yes, it is. It is. Okay, so does Malta have volcanoes?
No.
No, correct. Let's see the next pie. This is a bit tricky. No one knows it?
No.
Nope.
So I'm going to give you a little hint. Okay, Mariah?
Maybe cheese pie?
Cheese pie?
Yes, I don't know.
No, no. Cosmina?
I have no idea.
So let me give you a little hint, both of you. You have to look at the bottom left corner. That is the flavor of the pie over there.
No
No?
idea. No idea.
No.
No.
It was lemon meringue pie. No
Oh,
problem.
okay.
Because it was yellow. We have the next pie. What's this? Mariah?
Apricot.
Close.
Oh,
Very close.
peach.
Cosmina? Okay. Okay. So we'll do a question for both of you. It's we'll see who can answer it. So what year did the first map take place?
1994.
Yes, 1994. So let's see the next one. What's this?
I have no idea.
No? So okay, Mariah?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin pie, very well. I was gonna give you a hint. I was gonna say it's something we do in autumn, maybe. Okay, so Mariah wins that round, and the question for Cosmina is: can you name some of the Maltese islands?
No.
No, you cannot. That's no problem. We obviously have Malta and Gozo and Comino. Those are the main ones, and then we have the little smaller islands. Maybe it's Cominotto, Filfla, St. Paul's Islands, and Manuel Island. No problem.
No.
We learn something new every day, right? Next one. Very close, but Mariah buzzed in first.
I'm going to give it to Cosmina.
Give it to
Thank you.
Cosmina.
Is it
Okay. Oh, sportsmanship.
is this spinach?
Yes, well done. It's spinach pie. Okay, so I love the sportsmanship amongst you. The question is, who can take part in MAP? Yes,
Youths
so
between 16 and 19 years of age.
there you go. Perfect. So yes, youths between 16 and 19 can take part in MAP. So well done, both of you, for playing this game and knowing a lot of the answers. And I want to also congratulate you on your sportsmanship. I love the way that you almost from a competition, you came along as a team at the end. And that brings out the whole spirit of the participants that participate in MAP. First, it's about being competitive, and that drives you towards it, and to be to challenge yourself, and then obviously you'll work as a team. So you can learn more on how to apply and be a part of MAP by following our social media platforms. Agencia Zazah will shortly be holding national selections for MAP Romania as well. So now we can see how you can go and search for MAP information. So you can visit our website on youth.gov.mt and also our Facebook page of MAP. As we always do, we like to end Tuesdays on a positive note by finding a quote usually related to the day of celebration or the topic of discussion. However, today we asked our special guests to tell us their favorite quotes to share with you. So we'll start with Mariah's first.
Your voice is the most powerful tool in the world. Basically, this quote was said by one of the Model United Nations directors when I took part last January, which was held in Rome. He told us, all of the youths that took part in the Model United Nations, that we shouldn't stay silent, and our voices are the most powerful tool in the world. We can, even though if we're not physically strong, our voices, they can take us places.
Very well, a wonderful quote. And now we have a quote from Cosmina.
The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. It was basically one of the first quotes I've had in my phone, and I've had it like a wallpaper for years now. It's very inspirational for me and for my future.
Thank you very much for sharing your favorite quotes and for taking some time out of your busy schedule to be on Tuesdays today. For all those watching, if you have any questions regards MAP, you can ask every MAP participant about it, and you can also head to our websites or Facebook pages. Tomorrow, we will post the quotes on Agencia Zazah North Youth Service Facebook page. Thank you once again, Mariah and Cosmina. Thank you all for watching. See you next Tuesday for Tuesdays. Take care.